So moving on to our next segment, it's an interesting one because it's all the rage right now. It's what I like to term as AI that's practical, not just hype. So the areas that we're going to cover on this are kind of examples of AI that save time or reduce risk. Some things like, forecasting or anomalies that are coming out, natural language queries over SAP Business One data and what's possible today, and how governance and controls are built in from the start. So, given the fact that this is, again, one of my areas that I'm kind of talking to a lot of customers today, I'll lead it off by saying, what works today in terms of AI? It's such a, encompassing area that everyone and anyone is talking about AI across the board. All platforms are integrating this in various shapes and sizes. And what we're seeing from an SAP Business One perspective is we're seeing real traction with AI powered forecasting and maybe anomaly detection. It's not just technology. For us, it's really a form of risk reduction. And when we start talking about natural language, I have to say, this has been a game changer, from the perspective of what people are able to do and from the perspective of what the business users were able to do before or how they went about doing things before to what they're doing today. And I speak to customers regularly and I tell them users are asking these questions, whether they're sending it in a Teams message, whether they're sending it in an email, whether they're asking it verbally to people, they're sending a text message to people. This is going to allow the business users to be able to ask the question within the AI engine and be able to get the answer without having to ask someone else. So it's really giving them information at their fingertips. A finance manager can ask a question like, which customers are getting or causing the highest risk with regards to overdue payments, and really just get an answer instantaneously. So that's been really the power. And from a governance perspective with IBM technology, the governance is baked in. We design these AI dashboards with role-based access. There's audit trails and clear data lineage from day one. So that's really how we see things with respect to AI.